This is music, and this is The Revenge of Ozirisz. Welcome to another Tapeworm Terror video. If it sounds like there's a cat purring, that's because there's a cat chilling right underneath the microphone. Anyways, in a video I made some time ago, it was kind of an unsealing video. I unsealed this cassette tape, which had been sealed since 2001. And it worked. It plays very well. It sounds pretty good, actually. And I figured it would be kind of fun to do a kind of a follow-up video and talk a bit about the music now that I've listened to it a couple of times. Now, I have already shown the J card and the cassette tape and all that stuff, but, you know, let's just do it again because it looks pretty cool. So the cassette tape itself, it will look blue, I think, on camera. Yeah, it looks kind of blue, but it's actually purple, transparent purple. And it looks pretty cool. I like the sort of the design, the sort of simplicity of it. So that is pretty nice. Let's have a look at the J card again, if you've watched that other video. So this is the front. This is called the spine. I don't know. With the band name and then the title, Mint a Jeg. And you got a track list here. And as you can see, it's a pretty substantial track list. There are 15 tracks on this cassette tape. It's quite a lot. The J card, when you fold it out, looks like this. It's pretty cool. You have the band shot here, or band shots, or band member shots, I guess, with the line up as well, and some credits right there in the middle. And on the other side, you have the lyrics. Now, this is, as far as I remember, it's a Hungarian band, and the lyrics are in Hungarian as well. But if you speak Hungarian, it's pretty cool that you have the lyrics. Anyways, so in the unsealing video, I played kind of a snippet of the very first song just to see if it worked, and it did work. And the very first song started out with some kind of piano-like keyboard effects, and then it sort of, I don't even remember if I think we heard a bit of some guitar stuff kicking in, and I speculated that perhaps it was maybe progressive metal or epic hard rock or something like that. I would say it's traditional heavy metal. That's sort of the core sound, but then it kind of reaches a bit into hard rock, even into melodic AOR, and it also does reach a little bit into progressive metal. It comes across progressive every now and then. I wouldn't say that it actually is progressive metal, but it comes across kind of leaning towards the progressive side of things, and I think that's mainly because of the use of keyboards with the sort of piano effect. So, but I would say it's traditional heavy metal. That's the core sound. And one thing that's very interesting is that it's from 2001, but it sounds like something maybe from the late 80s, which I think is pretty cool, and which would probably be very refreshing if you heard this back in 2001. So it's actually very good stuff. The vocals might be an acquired taste. I dig them. I'm fine with them. They are a bit more towards the not like harsh growled vocals, but they have a gravelly kind of edge to them, and they're kind of a bit of rock and roll attitude. And I think some people might find that cheesy. Personally, as I said, I kind of dig it. I'm fine with it. The guitar sounds pretty cool, and the bass sounds pretty cool as well. And I like the use of keyboards. So, and the drums, pretty cool too. So yeah, overall it's pretty cool. Sort of, as I said, stretching from almost melodic AOR into, you know, traditional heavy metal. I think there's some pretty cool riffs, you know, in most of the songs, some of the riffs, and that's why I'm kind of thinking of AOR, melodic 80s hard rock. Some of the riffs are in that kind of direction. As far as I remember, the song, I think it's Lelankold Erzezek, something along the lines of that, has some kind of cool AOR-ish sounding riffage to it. And a song like Vejelyez Ut, I think, is more like traditional heavy metal, and actually that one has some pretty cool riffs. And this is also a song that kind of starts out with a pretty cool bass figure, and then it kicks into some nice melodic but still metallic riffs. That's probably one of my favorite songs, I think, on this album here. Two other favorite songs of mine, and they're both more towards the heavier side of things. That's the first song on track, or side B, the first song on side B, Alum, maybe. That's pretty cool, pretty groovy. And the title track, that's the second track on side B, Mint a Yeg, is actually also pretty cool, has some pretty just solid, crunchy, just traditional 80s heavy metal riffage. So, you know, there's no shortage of cool 80s metal riffs. There's no shortage of cool 80s hard rock riffs. And not all of the songs, but, you know, as I said, some of the songs have this sort of keyboard with this piano effect, which takes it into a bit more almost epic sounding hard rock, melodic hard rock, and sometimes progressive sounding territory. And yeah, there is some of the songs have kind of an epic feel to them, and that's why I don't know why, because I hadn't heard all of them, but I suspected it would be kind of epic sounding hard rock, and I feel like I was correct there. You know, and you also have 1, 2, 3, 4 bonus tracks on here, which are a bit more rough around the edges, I would say. A bit, I don't know if they're live or what they are, if they're from a demo, but they sound a bit more rough around the edges. But it's kind of just a pretty cool addition. Overall, I think this is very enjoyable. I like it, but I do like my melodic hard rock, and I do like my 80s metal. So sort of combination, I guess it's just a win-win for me. Very good stuff from 2001, but it sounds like it's from the mid to late 80s. And I think a lot of people back in the early 2000s, like old school metal heads, would probably find that quite appealing. Like I said, the vocals might be an acquired taste. Awesome riffage, just very tasty approach to making hard rock, in my opinion. The final track is a bit brutal because it's I think it's a joke, but it's kind of like a skit where the entire band gets shot brutally. I hope they didn't get shot, really. They didn't, I hope. Anyways, pretty good stuff. I enjoy this, but you can check it out for yourself if you want to, because it is actually on Spotify, so you can listen to it. Maybe you will like it, maybe you won't like it. Like I said, personally, I like it, and I think it's pretty cool to have it on cassette tape. I like how 80s it sounds, and I just appreciate that even more, given that it's from 2001. So there you go, Mint a Yeg by Ozirisz. Pretty cool 80s metal from 2001. Thanks for watching.